Ifan had just graduated from university. He was excited to start his career, but he didn't realize how challenging the working world could be. His first job was at a small tech company. On his third day, his boss asked him to present a project to a client. "But I just started," Ifan protested. "I don't know enough yet." His boss frowned. "You need to learn quickly in this business." Feeling overwhelmed, Ifan quit the next day. His second job was at a bookstore. He loved books, so he thought it would be perfect. However, on busy days, customers were often impatient. "Why is the service so slow?" one angry customer complained. Ifan felt stressed. He quit after 2 weeks. His third job was at a restaurant. The kitchen was hot and noisy. The chef often shouted orders. "Ifan, where's table 5's order?" the chef yelled one day. Ifan couldn't handle the pressure. He left without finishing his shift. His fourth job was at a gym. He had to clean the equipment and help members. Some members were not friendly. "This machine isn't clean enough," a member grumbled. Ifan felt criticized. He didn't come back the next day. His fifth job was as a delivery driver. The traffic was terrible, and he often got lost. "You're late again," his supervisor said sternly one day. Ifan felt like a failure. He quit that afternoon. His sixth job was at a call center. The constant ringing of phones and upset customers wore him down. "I can't do this anymore," he told his manager after 3 weeks. 6 months had passed, and Ifan had tried 6 different jobs. He felt lost and discouraged. One day, he met his university classmate, Li Ming, for coffee. Li Ming had found a job right after graduation and had already been promoted to a management position. "How's work going?" Li Ming asked. Ifan sighed. "Not good. I've had 6 jobs in 6 months. I can't seem to find the right fit." Li Ming looked surprised. "6 jobs? Why so many?" Ifan explained his experiences. "Every job had some problem or difficulty. I thought it would be easier to find a new job than to deal with those issues." Li Ming listened carefully, then said, "Ifan, I think I know what's happening. Your stress tolerance is too low." "What do you mean?" Ifan asked, feeling a bit defensive. "Look," Li Ming explained gently, "every job has its challenges. When you face difficulties at work, you shouldn't just quit. You need to find ways to overcome them. That's how you grow and improve." Ifan thought about this. "But how? It all feels so overwhelming." Li Ming smiled. "Let me share what I've learned. When I started my job, I also faced many challenges. But instead of quitting, I tried to learn from each problem." "Can you give me an example?" Ifan asked, interested. "Sure," Li Ming said. "In my first month, I had to give a presentation to our biggest client. I was terrified, but instead of running away, I practiced for hours and asked my colleagues for advice. The presentation went well, and I gained so much confidence from that experience." Ifan nodded slowly. "I see. So you didn't let the fear stop you." "Exactly," Li Ming agreed. "Each challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. When you overcome difficulties, you become stronger and more skilled." Ifan thought about all the jobs he had quit. "I guess I never gave myself a chance to improve." "It's not too late," Li Ming encouraged. "Why don't you try again? But this time, when you face a problem, don't quit. Instead, ask yourself, how can I solve this? What can I learn from this?" Ifan felt a spark of hope. "You're right. I've been running away from growth opportunities." "Exactly," Li Ming said. "Remember, it's okay to feel stressed or unsure sometimes. That's normal, but push through those feelings. Ask for help if you need it. Learn new skills. Be patient with yourself." Ifan nodded, feeling motivated. "Thank you, Li Ming. I'm going to try again. And this time, I'll stick with it, no matter what challenges come up." Li Ming smiled. "That's the spirit. And hey, if you ever need advice or just want to talk, I'm here for you." The next week, Ifan started a new job at a marketing firm. It wasn't easy. He had to learn new software, deal with demanding clients, and work on tight deadlines. But this time, instead of quitting when things got tough, he remembered Li Ming's advice. When he struggled with the new software, he asked a colleague for help and jotted down some notes. When a client was difficult, he took a deep breath and focused on finding a solution. When deadlines loomed, he organized his time better and stayed late if necessary. 3 months passed, then 6. Ifan was still at the same job. It wasn't always easy, but he was learning and growing every day. He felt proud of himself for sticking with it. One day, his boss called him into the office. Ifan felt nervous, remembering past jobs. But to his surprise, his boss smiled. "Ifan, I'm impressed with your progress," she said. "You've shown great improvement and a strong work ethic. We'd like to offer you a promotion." Ifan couldn't believe it. As he left the office, he texted Li Ming, "Thank you for your advice. I stuck with it, and I just got promoted." Li Ming replied quickly, "That's fantastic. See what happens when you face challenges instead of running from them. I'm proud of you, Ifan." Ifan smiled, feeling a sense of accomplishment he had never experienced before. He realized that the journey was just as important as the destination. By facing his fears and overcoming difficulties, he had not only found a stable job, but had also grown as a person. He was excited to see what other challenges he could conquer in the future. 单字 sternly, 严厉地 adverb, in a way that shows disapproval. Stress tolerance, 抗压能力 stress tolerance is the ability to be relaxed and composed when faced with difficulties. That's the spirit. 用于表示赞同或鼓励，这就对了，就应该这样。Used to approve or encourage someone's positive attitude, equals way of thinking or action. Jot something down, 匆匆记下 phrasal verb, to write something quickly on a piece of paper so that you remember it. Wear someone down, 使某人精疲力竭 phrasal verb, to make someone feel tired and less able to deal successfully with a situation.